enjoy the show after the beep.
You didn't have to cut me off. Didn't have to cut me off in the middle of the street. Now I feel so cut off. Off. You didn't have to be that guy.
No.
You didn't have to be that guy who cut me off in the middle of the road. You cut me.
Don't be that guy. Come on. Hey, stop cutting him off in the road. That's really not nice to do.
You didn't have to cut me off. I ran a red light and you cut me off of the fucking road. Yeah, cut me off the goddamn road. Why do you have a car if you damn so bad?
You cut him off. Drive better. You want your license taken away? Come on now. Hey, come on now. Hey, come on. Hey, come on.
You didn't have to cut my grass. Make it like you didn't cut my grass, but I know it's shorter. You cut all my goddamn grass now. It's shorter and it smells like cut damn grass. Hey,
He wanted to cut his own grass. Why did you cut it? Why did you do that? I mean, he gets so much joy out of cutting the damn grass all the time, and you goddamn took it away from him. God damn it.
you didn't have to drive my car. You drove my car off a goddamn bridge and now it's in the water.
Why did you do that? That just seems like a really dangerous thing to do. That's bad. Maybe try and be safer in the future. Just try a little harder, right?
Somewhere over the rainbow.
The rainbows and shit up in the sky. You know about them.
You didn't have to cut me off.
No, you didn't. Everybody, welcome to the show. This is the first time you're listening. It is the first time you're listening.
That is the new theme song brought to us by Running with Scissors. That is their new single, Off.
Yeah, big hit, classic Running with Scissors, just coming out the gate with a fucking crazy ass hit.
They
baby.
can't stop bringing out the hits.
Yeah.
They don't stop.
Yeah.
Won't stop. Crop stopping.
They just couldn't manufacture enough platinum records for all the shit that Running with Scissors has done. So
How do you manufacture something?
birds. You call a bunch of birds.
Like scooters?
No.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. How about you?
You call them. They use their little beaks to do stuff. You seen
They
a
use-
bird do their beak with a thing?
I've heard of a beak in the thing before, but
Yeah.
I don't know about them being in the same thing together.
They hit buttons with them. Bird hitting a beak with a button beak.
Man, Tim, you're the man. You're man, Tim, aren't you?
I'm Man Tim.
Are you?
Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Well, I know you got back.
I got back because I'm baby.
No, we can't rely on music. You know how we used to rely on music to save us? When we were
I don't know
feeling
that it
really
ever
depressed.
saved us.
Oh, okay, it never saved me.
Yeah. don't know that it ever saved us.
What song saved you, Tim?
What song saved me?
Yeah.
It's gotta be Sail, AWOL Nation.
You were gonna. How did it save you? I'm not saying
I listened to that song and I had to keep going.
So let me get this straight. Sail sounded a little something like this, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Okay. You didn't have to cut me off. That was another song. That was also another. These are all separate songs playing in a row. That'd be so funny if there was like, you know how at the end of like Abbey Road, there's all those songs that play right off of that. But what if it was like they were all 1 second?
Yeah. They just
they were all different songs. Yeah.
Here's the next song.
Yeah.
Now here's the next song. And here's the next song.
I want to do that.
This one's the next song.
I want to make I want to make an album that's like 60 songs on there, but really it's only like 10.
10 songs and then another
because it just keeps
50 just like instantaneous.
Well, Tim, have you done anything worth talking about on the show this week?
What happened this week? What do you think happened this week?
What do I think happened to you? Whoa. I couldn't tell if you were mad at me or not.
I went and had dinner with the fam for my mom's birthday.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you. Had bulgogi.
Excuse me?
Which is good.
What did you just say?
Bulgogi.
Is that a type of noodle?
It's a Korean dish.
It sounds
with some
Italian.
Meat and shit.
I'll be honest. Bulgogi sounds Italian.
I'm probably saying it very wrong. So.
Oh. This episode's brought to you by the bourgeoisie.
Oh, no, bulgogi.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Bulgogi.
Yeah, goji. We started watching Death Note, me and Tia.
Okay.
Yeah, doing that now.
I remember that from a long time ago.
Yeah.
I remember Death Note being a thing. Like, what was that, like 13 years ago?
45 years ago, something like
45 years ago. I remember seeing the mangas. And I had a friend who had their own Death Note book that they would write in, and I was like, "That's pretty hardcore."
I don't know
pretty
about
hardcore.
that.
That's not gonna really happen.
Scary.
I don't think they were thinking they were gonna die.
No.
But I think they were just like,
whose names were you writing in there?
Yeah.
Whose
I think they were just writing problems they had. I think it was like a diary, but it was called Death Note. Sorry, why don't you answer this text real quick?
I already am.
I don't know why I apologize.
I don't know why.
Sorry, Tim, to interrupt you. Let me.
No, I
don't like the way that sounds.
I didn't like it either.
Tim, have you done anything interesting this week?
To begin with,
that's a 7th grade essay.
Secondly,
do you remember when they gave us, and I don't remember if it was middle school or elementary school, they're like, all right, you got to write an essay and you got to use one of these words to start off everything. Like one of the, or maybe it was just suggestions.
Yeah, I remember that.
But everyone used the same thing. Like,
because they all sounded like shit. There were only like a couple that were like not shit. But then those sounded like shit because everybody did them. I always did in some.
Yeah, because you didn't want to do in conclusion. But it is the same thing.
It's the same thing.
And when someone reads in some, it's because you're like, all right, I can see you didn't want to say in conclusion.
Which I'll tell you what, here's the thing about writing an essay. You don't have to use any of those words. They're transition words, but if you know how to make a good transition, you don't need them.
Yeah.
So,
you know what's crazy?
Isn't it fun that we were like kind of forced to use those all the time?
You know what's crazy is that like I tried in high school, but when it like really started to matter in like college, I stopped. I gave up on that kind of thing. All the formats. I was like, I will take whatever grade I'm given because I refuse to write. I'm done writing in those dumb formats they want me to.
Yeah.
When it's like, just read the words that I said. Okay. I'll sound professional. I promise. Yeah. I will use all the big words that I know to make it sound that. But I'm also going to be real with you because that's an easier. Not only is it easier for me to write, it's easier for you to read. You don't want to read bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, why have all the extra fluff when you could just like, you know, have, because those aren't fun to read. When
people who are trying to get a good grade.
Yeah,
no, that's not a.
It's all like, oh my god,
that's the worst way. So if you're ever trying to write a paper, I don't know who's listening to this trying to write. My advice, which isn't good, but I would say, don't do it.
Don't write it.
Don't write it. No, I was going to say that, like, don't write it with the mindset of trying to get a good grade. Just answer the fucking question that it said and do your best in doing that and write whatever you want. In a way.
They end up being a lot more interesting that way, but some teachers will in some teachers, in some professors, in some teachers they'll give you a bad grade if you don't do all the bullshit,
which is why I gave you bad advice. But you gotta know there's a time and a place, and if you feel like you can get away with it, do it absolutely, because your teacher will love you.
If you want to write something interesting, don't do all the don't ignore the conventions. Like, don't just be like, fuck it, I'm gonna write it like I talk. But, like, also don't worry about, like, let me fucking say the thing 1,000 billion times. And then use a bird.
We should do this episode. We should give advice for things that we have no experience in. That we shouldn't give advice.
I mean, we have experience in this,
I guess, but I bet
as much as anybody else does.
If a teacher or a professor was to be listening to this, I bet like half of them were like, "Don't fucking listen to these guys."
Yeah, well,
let's do more of that.
But I think that anybody that is like trying to teach people.
So if you're going to the doctor, go ahead and don't.
Yeah, let's think of other things we can give advice on like that. If you have a car and it's not working very well, stop driving it.
Drive it off a bridge.
Don't stop driving.
Don't stop driving it.
Don't stop driving it.
Whatever you do,
keep driving it forever.
Yeah, keep driving until the gas runs out, and put gas in it and drive it again.
Yeah, or you could. I mean, you know, sugar's a good gas substitute.
You look outside, you go, "Oh no, there's a tornado heading straight for me." Just run into it.
Yeah, if you see a tornado, run into it.
Run into it.
Yeah.
It won't know you're there. There's so much going on in a tornado, it's not going to notice.
It's like, you know how
on top of
bears,
everything.
like, you're supposed to, if you like get scary, if you get big and scary, and then a bear, do the same thing with a tornado.
Well, if it's
and a bear.
Well, if it's black, fight back. If it's brown, lay down. If it's white, good. You just got killed by a polar bear.
Yeah.
And if it's a tornado, it's a black bear.
If it's a tornado and it's white, then you go fly a kite. If it's a tornado and it's brown, flush it down. If it's a tornado and it's green,
kill a fellow.
You're clean. You're green. And those are all the rules. If you see a snake, get a rake.
Get a rake it up, rake it into some leaves.
I've seen my dad move many a snake with a rake.
What kinds?
In the past, usually like I think we've had king snakes and
copperheads.
No copperheads. No.
Damn.
No.
Timber rattlers?
We've had black racers around, but those are too fast for you to do.
Those
anything.
are
they
very
just go
fast.
away.
They
just go away fast.
They do exactly what they're like. I got it.
Or they come towards you fast.
Oh,
they did that to me when I was mowing the lawn. But my parents have a big mower, so he kind of was trying to commit suicide, I think. Trying to,
or
see, he didn't succeed. He left again.
Oh, okay, good.
He went under me and then out from under me, and
that's
kept
an
going.
Impressive snake.
So,
because when all the blades underneath there, they were coming at him, he was going, whoa.
Yeah. Well, that's what they say. If all the blades are coming at you, you just go, oh. That's our other piece of advice for you. More advice.
Don't say it.
If you see chicken and the chicken is gray, eat it.
Eat it, fellow.
Eat that chicken.
What?
Speaking of,
have you ever gotten food poisoning?
No. Well, yeah, probably.
All right, moving on.
Speaking of food mistakes to make, I had a milkshake that I shouldn't have had the other day.
Yeah? You explain the shit on the podcast?
The milk was kind of bad.
Do you mean the milk in the milkshake or the shit that came out? Okay.
The milk.
I didn't know if milk was a double entendre.
What? All right. The milk that I was using was a little past the date on it, which not a big deal, but you know, that was my first pause for like, okay, maybe I shouldn't, and then I was like, no, I'm gonna do it. It's fine.
I've done it.
But then I made the milkshake, and then I noticed that there might be some mold in the lid of the what is it? Blender.
Uh-oh.
But I was like, it's just in the lid. It's fine. And so I drank the milkshake.
Tim didn't give a fuck.
I just made some choices.
Tim, you don't give a fuck.
Don't feel good after that.
Yeah, good. I don't mean that, but a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, that's what's supposed to happen.
You probably shouldn't do the wrong thing all the time.
I wasn't going to say all the time. I wasn't going to say that. But you probably shouldn't do the wrong thing and expect the right thing to happen. Milkshake. Oh.
And it's over. That's over now.
There was a guy in the corner who saw the band was playing, and he was like, he went to play, and he looked down, and he was like, oh my his fucking bass guitar was not there.
Okay.
And so he was like, where did it go? And so throughout that song, he went looking for it. He finally got it out, and he tuned it up, and then he just got started to sing his milkshake part. And then that was the end of the song. Yeah,
song's over.
That's what happened right there. That's the backstory.
Everybody everywhere has pants, but here's the thing about them:
you can take them off, and you should take them off.
You should take them off. Take off your pants,
dude. I swear to God.
Yeah, what, dude?
What, dude? Okay, bro.
What do you swear to God about?
I will take my clothes off so quick.
Yeah. Why?
Why? Because it's hot.
Oh, well, it is hot.
Tim.
It is hot.
It's hot.
It's hot.
Does your work
all the time
have air conditioning?
Yes.
That sounds
But
nice.
not in the place where the people are working hard.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
America. God
They do
bless
have a shit ton of big fans.
America.
But it's just that because their garage doors open, there's kind of no point.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just kind of
not
fucked.
at that point.
You're just kind of fucked.
Man, that sucks
But
down
where
there.
I'm at, there's air conditioning.
People love you. Shut the fuck up!
Everybody loves it. And what happened to you this week?
What happened to me this week? Well, it got hot. Tim.
It got really hot.
It gets hot. It's hot out in Kentucky. Oof, fucking oof, fuck.
Ooh, fucking cucky,
Ooh,
tucky,
fucking
cucky,
cucky, Kentucky,
ducky.
ducking my fucking Kentucky, bro. It's hot, dude.
Yeah, dude. You got AC at your job?
Well, no.
You should.
Well,
You
yes.
should. Why wouldn't you? But
We do.
You know,
it's just a really big building.
it's just not good at it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like with one of those really big old warehouse buildings where it's
Yeah.
like there's air conditioning, but you're so far away from it. It's all the way
all the way
up
up on
there.
the ceiling.
Yeah, like I can't
I'm
feel
all the way
that
down
shit.
here.
How are you gonna cool down this whole place? They're not.
Yeah.
No, so
And they don't.
it gets stuffy in there. Especially, it's not that bad on normal days, but when it's super fucking humid outside, which is most days,
Yeah. Here. Yeah.
yeah, it gets hot. And then Emma's car that we drive, all the windows don't roll down, and her air conditioning doesn't work.
Oh. You need one of those.
You need one of them.
You'd prefer the AC
I don't know.
over working windows.
I don't know
but
I don't know what to do. I don't know if
you
it's
need a swamp cooler.
we need to fix the goddamn cars
Get a swamp
that we
cooler.
own. That's what we need. Got paid, so I guess I can do that now.
Get paid.
Finally.
Get laid.
That's what happened this week. I actually got money for working hard.
And what does that feel like? Good?
It feels like I shouldn't have gone without it.
Yeah.
It felt like that.
I like getting money.
It felt like one of those instances where I really didn't do anything to not have it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But sometimes God has a will, and his will is money.
Where there's a will, you're offering, here's your house, and you're going to give that. And then here's all your stuff, and you're going to give that. And here's all your money, and you're going to give that. And here's all your debt, maybe you're going to give that. That's a will. Have you ever seen a won't? What just happened
My
to you?
microphone just attacked my face. I moved my leg. Did you see how it moved towards my face like that? That was crazy.
I did see that, yeah.
Yeah, maybe it attacked me, huh? Real quiet. Real quiet. What do you think the last episode of this podcast is going to be like?
Could be just like this.
Could be just like this. Could be
Could
just
be
like
this one.
It could be.
You
couldn't it?
never know.
Do you want it to be?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, no. You
Raw.
never know. Raw Rasputin. Sand. Sometimes when you're at work and it's hot, do you... So here's the thing about...
I take my clothes off.
Okay.
No, I don't.
They recently bought all the guys some tank tops.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah. So everybody's got their guns out now.
That sounds
Except
nice.
for me, because I'm in the front office and I'm not allowed to wear a tank top. But that's okay.
Yeah.
Because I have AC that sort of works most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't move around a lot, so it doesn't even matter.
Mm-hmm.
If you're really still, the heat can't get you. It can't see you.
It can't see. It only sees heat in heat vision. So it can only see you completely without you doing anything.
Yeah. And that's heat for you. And
I'm in heat.
That's like the Terminator.
I'm in heat.
No, Predator.
I'm in heat.
No, Alien.
I'm in heat.
I don't want you to be.
I'm spraying my dog juices all over the place.
Relatable. Speaking of dog juices all over the place.
No, no.
There's not dog juices all over the place, but ass. But
Butt, ass, and as well butt.
You know how? So for those of you who didn't know, our guest bathroom is where the cat's litter boxes are.
Yes.
And they're in the bathtub. Mm-hmm. And we have it set up so that there's a little latch thing on the door that keeps the door partway open, but not all the way, so that Tilly can't go in there, our dog.
Yep.
Well, apparently, it got wide enough. I guess over time it's gotten wider.
Tilly's got
So she got in there, and she got stuck in there because, of course, she did. How would she get back out? Honestly. Yeah. So we were like, where the fuck is the dog?
Tilly's a skinny dog, so I'm not skinny. Tilly's kind of like a giant ferret.
Yeah.
Like, so it makes sense that she'd be like, all right, what can my head fit in? Okay, the rest of my body can fit in as well.
Yeah, it's pretty accurate.
So
I'm in a weird place at my job right now where I'm almost caught up on everything that I have going on. Mm-hmm. And the only things, there are 2 jobs that I'm not caught up on, and they're both things that I've been procrastinating on because I don't want to do them. But usually there's so much. So those 2 jobs that I need to catch up on are for my work instead of for a client. So like, they've been something that I can just keep pushing off because it's like, well, the client jobs are more important because they're bringing us money.
But those aren't going to stop.
Yeah. But now that I've caught up on all of my current client jobs, unless I get some more first thing on Monday, I have to actually do the ones that I've been putting off, which is they want me to make a postcard that we can send out as like a, hey, thanks for doing business with us, blah, blah, blah. And I just don't want to. And
you're like, I've made enough fucking cards in my life.
Yeah. So, and it's great. It's great that I finally feel caught up because forever I've been like so swamped with stuff that I've been like freaking out.
You've been freaking out?
Yeah. And so now I'm like caught up and it's great. But I'm also scared that if I finish all of my jobs, what do I do now? Because I don't have the kind of job where it's like, well, you don't have work right now, so you can kind of wait until there's more work. I have the kind of job where it's like, well, you don't have your work right now, so do somebody else's work.
Yep.
And I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
I like my job.
Yeah, you don't want to go back to...
I don't want to go back. Yeah.
Hey, Tim, when do you think you're going to quit your job?
Not today.
Do you think you're ever going to move on?
I figure unless something crazy comes up real soon, it'll probably be whenever we're moving.
All right, cool.
Yeah, whenever we decide to move out of the Louisville.
Oh, really? You guys want to move out of Louisville?
One of these days.
Where?
I'm fucking still working on that one.
I'd be so pissed.
I know. It's gonna happen. I'm sorry. It's gonna happen.
Are you fucking serious?
I'm really serious.
Oh, no, because I'm the one who wants to move out of Louisville.
So you're not. So I'm not allowed to.
Yeah. If you move, I have to stay, Tim.
What is that? Why?
No, I'm kidding. I would just need to find out where it is and be like, oh.
Yeah. Is that a good place? Yeah.
Or I won't be able to move out of Louisville and I'll be so fucking mad.
Yeah, that's fair.
And jealous that you're moving out of Louisville.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be here anymore.
Tia was actually talking to my dad while we were at a thing, and she was talking about like where we want to move eventually.
Like still in the same area or like just out of the city?
No. Yeah. Go far. But she was also saying something the other day about looking at houses in Indiana. So maybe we will be. I have opinions about going places. I don't want to live in this area forever. But I don't have neither of us, I think, have a specific place that we want to move. So it's kind of like, until we do, why would you? But I don't want to live right here forever. I like different than this. We both want a place that climate is
colder.
Yeah, we like colder when it gets real cold and shit. When it gets so cold that you want to die. When it gets so cold that you go out and you die.
Fuck. Well, I'm gonna be here forever because of the job I have is I'm stuck at. So
you know when you get so cold and you die.
I've heard of it.
And then why are you stuck? You can't leave this job. You can't transfer. There are other Geek Boys, City Boys.
No, not where I'm at. There's other Geek Squads, but there's not other service centers.
That's like the only service center?
Or
that's crazy.
I think it's pretty much. I mean, there might be one or two others that are.
And we have that here.
Yeah,
that's
the biggest
crazy.
One. Mm-hmm.
That's really interesting.
Yep.
I had no idea.
Yep. Geek Squad City, and we get like basically stuff from all over.
I am constantly surprised by how many like businesses are like located centrally here.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, no, we have that? That's confusing.
But if you think about it, there's a lot of businesses we all know about.
There's a business that we all know about.
There's a lot of them. You know what I mean? They all have giant shit somewhere.
Yeah, big shit.
You know? So and it's all got to be somewhere.
That's true.
So it's like,
and I guess it makes sense to put it somewhere that would be cheaper than other places. Because like, a lot of things are like centrally located in like New York and places like that where it's like, but real estate there is fucking out of my window.
You threw it out the window.
I threw it out.
Well, Tim,
and that's why I'm moving to New York starting today.
But also, my job will be very, I don't know how transferable it will be. What places will have tech, whatever. I don't know. I have to get into doing tech stuff again.
Yeah.
Because
I'm sure that there will be opportunities for you down the line. Just not today.
Don't know about Emma, though. I guess she could work literally anywhere if we decided to pick up and leave. But at that point, it's like, why would we? Especially if some other things happen.
I mean, there's a lot that changes over days. And we're not planning to move like soon, but eventually. Eventually, one day, we're going to move. I liked that. Dalen's really sad 'cause Tim is going away. Dalen's really sad and Tim's really Dalen's really Tim, Dalen. Tim's really Dalen. He wants to move. Dalen. He wants to groove. Dalen. What? Hey. Everybody's got to do their own shit, except when they have shits to take together. And Tim and Dalen take shits together all the fucking time. That's why Dalen doesn't want Tim to move, because they take shits together all the time. All the time they're taking shit together. Woo! That's why they have a double toilet. Two toilets back to back, front to front, back to back, front to front. They sit on them facing each other, so they're resting their arms on the tops of the toilet tanks. Back to back, front to front. You can sit there and eat your lunch. Back to back, front to front. Sit there and eat your lunch. Hey, everybody wants a toilet in their bathroom, in their sink, in their kitchen, in their washer room. Everybody wants a fucking toilet. Hey, yeah. If you had a toilet in your backyard, would you use it? I feel like it would be a lot of fun. But your neighbors probably wouldn't like that. If you had a toilet in your living room upstairs, would you maybe consider letting your guests use it so that they can feel at home and in comfort? I sold all of our toilets so that we could just use Tupperware. Seems like a more effective use of space and time and space. When
when your face hurts, you gotta stick it in the dirt. Barbara. She owns a house. It's named Barbara. She named her house after herself. She's kind of weird like that, but she doesn't know how to be different than that in the world. And you know what? She's come to the realization that everybody, Tim and Dalen, Chronic nonsense. For the next 1,000 years, chronic nonsense. For the next 4 days, chronic nonsense. For the next 20 minutes, chronic nonsense. There are 3 side effects that you're gonna have to watch out for. 2 people, 3 side effects.
Hey man, what's going on, everybody? This is Here. My name's Here, and I'm with you now. We're singing about My Name is Here, and we're running with scissors, baby.
Passion. Nothing that anyone can do to stop what's coming. There are forces unknown that are reaching out of the darkness, and they're gonna get you. Oh, fuck yeah, they're gonna get you. Oh no! And so you better watch the fuck out. If you need to get your tires rotated, you're gonna wanna hear this code now. 1-1-2-2-2-3-4-5-6-7. You're gonna want to put that into the computer right now. You can get a free tire rotation, free hand job, free armrests, and 2 more cup holders. Where's the guy? I saw him. He was down the street. Oh my God, where did he go? He was offering me lots of stuff from his coat, and I was gonna take him up on it, but I couldn't find my wallet. Now he's gone. Where the fuck did he go? Oh shit! I don't even know where he's at right now. Oh no! If you're afraid, watch out. And if I'm afraid, that's when you know the time is starting to move more and more towards the marriage of the 12 disciples. It's not a marriage in terms that you would have expected. It's more a marriage of the mind.
It's a marriage of the mind. It's a marriage of the mind. It's a marriage of the mind.
The mind and the body and the mind and your financial situation as well. It's all about finances and mental ability and hey, yeah. Security. Hey, I'm calling security on you. Right now, I'm calling security on your ass. Ass.
Everybody do your jobs, all right? If everybody just keeps doing your jobs, everything's gonna be fine. Don't even worry about it. Everybody just keep doing your jobs. Everybody just don't stop doing your jobs. Don't stop. Hey, don't stop doing your jobs. Just keep doing your jobs. Even if you hate them, don't stop doing them. Everybody hates it sometimes. Just don't stop. If you keep doing your jobs, everybody just keep doing your jobs. If you don't keep doing your jobs, they're gonna get you. Everybody, you just gotta keep doing your jobs. Everybody, don't stop. Don't stop.
to let you go. Talk to you next week. Goodbye.